decided I wanted to learn two things. I wanted to learn to play the guitar and to speak French. The guitar fell through in about 6 months, so that was over. But French stuck with me, and I really liked to learn the accent and how to pronounce things. And so here I am at Messiah as a French education major. Imagine my surprise, my shock, and my fear when I discovered that schools are thinking of phasing out French as a subject. So not only would they be phasing out a job, they'd also be phasing out students the opportunity to experience lifelong learning and a rewarding career. So what is going on with French? From 1970 to 2013, we're seeing Spanish is increasing, French is decreasing. But these numbers were not too exciting. So I decided to make a graph for you guys in MS Paint. As you can see, Spanish is doing really well, sales are up, French kind of disappears on the screen there. So, but this is just in America. In the rest of the world, French is more than alive, so why are we killing it in the classroom? Today I'm going to go over with you 3 reasons why French is such a supremely practical language for our students. First, it's widespread. Second, it offers access to a global job market. And third, connects everyday life. So, the first reason I mentioned, French is widespread. It's spoken in more than just France. It's spoken worldwide thanks to 350 years of colonization. Thank you, France. Thank you, Napoleon. It's the action that sounds very interesting. It's the only language other than English that's taught in every single country of the world. So if we stop teaching it, we're the only ones in the world not teaching it. Another thing that's very interesting is the 3rd most commonly used language on the internet, ahead of Spanish. So you guys can be missing out on some fine French tweets. Some great French YouTubers. One comes to mind, his name is Jimmy the Book. He basically gets all the time in French, which is pretty frightening if you don't know French, but if you do, it's very entertaining. And all those facts are found from an article on the website for the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs, so thank you to them for the information. But it's also spoken closer to home in the United States. There was a census in the year 2000 that found 1.6 million people in the U.S. speak French at home. So that's the equivalent of 2% of France living right in our backyard. It's pretty cool. And then even closer to home, Messiah College, because most of us are calling it home this year, unless we are meeting. We've got about 20 native speakers, and they're from all over. They're from Burundi, Rwanda, Vietnam, Haiti. We've got a lot of unique cultural perspectives that we can learn from, but you never try to speak a few phrases to them, you'll never know what you're missing. So hopefully some of these points open your eyes to see how it's spoken globally and locally. So the second point, French opens up a great job market for students. That's why it's so practical for them. France itself has the 5th biggest economy in the world, and it's a huge economic partner of the U.S. So if you're thinking of going into business, French is an excellent language to know. And then also you could be doing business in or with all the other francophone countries. Francophone means they speak French. So you've got Belgium, you've got Canada, you've got Switzerland, and you've also got 31 francophone countries in Africa. So it's a huge number. Also, if you are interested in political or foreign affairs jobs, French is a supremely practical language to know because it's the official language of the UN, to which literally 99% of the world's countries belong to. It's the official language of the European Union, of NATO, the International Olympic Committee, the International Red Cross, and a ton of others that I don't even have time to name. So if you're interested in business or political relations or foreign affairs, French is an excellent language to know. It could give you a leg up for the job. And the third point of why it's so practical for students to know is that it connects to everyday life and it encourages lifelong learning, in fact. So most of us here have a pretty good grasp on English. French could help us with that, so I'll give you a brief history lesson. English first came about when the Germans got their alphabet, their written language. That's where English started. And then Middle English, the next step up, came when William the Conqueror decided to move from Normandy, France, into Great Britain. It's not a very peaceful move because he ended up taking over the country. And he made French the official language of the court, which was a good thing for English because it softened all those hard German sounds, and we actually got 10,000 words from it. Everything related to government, law, art, fashion, literature, every facet of life. A little fact that was very interesting. We kept the old English words for German words for living animals like cow, sheep, But then we moved up to the French words for cooked animals. Boeuf, mouton, veau. That's how you say that in French. Those words. And then you can always find so many interesting connections between a language. One of my favorite examples, what is this? We would call this a pombon in French. What does that look like to you? Right, that's where we got that from. That is a beautiful language pun right there. I love that. So, French also provides access to so many rich intellectual cultures around the world. By knowing the language, you can have a greater appreciation for cooking, for theater, for art, architecture, of all those francophone countries that I mentioned before. And in addition, you could understand the works of novelists, philosophers, so much better just by knowing the language and appreciating it more deeply. I think got some other perks. It's a good base language that leads to all the other Romance languages. So once you know French, you can move up to Spanish, you can go up to Italian. There was a girl in my French class who's doing all three. Even Portuguese and Latin, where they all come from. It's also the language of love. It sounds beautiful, makes you sound smart and romantic. And it's also a very profound language. It is rooted in philosophical thinking. It encourages critical thinking. So basically, it makes you sound smart. So in conclusion, French is more than just a pretty language. French is a language of business, of commerce, of upward mobility, of foreign relations, of the future. French is the language of culture that unites and continues to affect the world in innumerable ways, from food to philosophy to fashion. French is a language of love, and English owes a lot of beautiful borrowed sounds to William the Conqueror and his French accent. Plus, French gives you stepping stones to learning all the other Romance languages. So, by refusing our students access to the French language, we are in fact refusing them access to much of the world. If we want our students to grow into culturally and globally connected scientists, statesmen, influencers, artists, teachers, writers, musicians, craftsmen, and more, then we must give them access to the French language. Embracing French will bring a fusion with the world